Namaskar and Jai Hind. Welcome to Rejuvenate Hair Transplant Center, sir. Thanks for accepting our request. And this we are making to educate and to aware the society about the hair transplant. So, sir, just I would like ask you one thing, that what was the problem you had?
I guess I was dealing with loss of hair for some time now. Like it's been more than, I would say, a couple of decades, right?
Okay.
So as a very young man, I had had a thinning or receding hairline for the longest time, right?
Okay.
So that has been an issue for some time. Thought about hair grafting or maybe just doing something, maybe not hair grafting, but never executed on it, right? But then, as you know, my brother came here first. He was very impressed, right? He has had a few bad experiences elsewhere, so he did his research. And once we found you out and your office out, right? You and the team here, Arvindji and everybody else, I think it gave us the confidence.
Okay. So you had the majority of your hair were lost on the top of your head, means
Top,
advanced grade of baldness you had?
Yeah, top and the sides. I think the only patch that I had was at the back.
Back side was there.
Yeah.
So did you take any treatment during this period also?
No, none.
No, you didn't
None.
take any treatment.
None.
So where you are living at present and what job you are doing? You are in?
I live in New Jersey, in the
New
US.
Jersey.
I live in the US and I work in the financial sector. I'm a financial professional.
How long you have been there?
I have lived in the US for 22 years now.
22 years. Okay. So you decided for the hair transplant. How you decided? Did anyone advise you, or you went on social media or something like that?
So I did read up about hair grafting, the process and the procedure. But the biggest question, like you and I were chatting before, is about getting the right team. Right? The team to get to the right doctor and make sure that you get it done. Because this is not something you will do every other day or you know, in 6 months or whatever. This is one and done to me. So given that my brother had already researched, and like I said, right, he had initiated this process, he went to somebody else in Delhi, and that experience was not nice.
Okay.
So we came back to the drawing board, he did his research all over again, and that's how we found you here in Indore. The added comfort or the added convenience was that my parents live here in the city.
Okay.
Right? So coming here, being here and staying here for an extended time period is easier for us, right, as a family. So he got it done, my cousin got it done. We had a couple of friends who, when they saw the positive results with my brother, have already come and gone, you know that.
Yeah.
Right? So there's been more than a few success cases, like I would say, right? So that gives us the confidence. And that's why I chose or came here, right? I was coming to India for a wedding. So I just extended it by a week to make sure that I get this done because we have been talking about it for the longest time.
Yeah, great. So you had the baldness. You have been staying in US for 22 years. You searched many places. Your brother went to Delhi and didn't have the good experience. Then again you searched our everything and you met our few of the patients and who had very successful hair transplant and they were happy. So these were the these were the factors which helped you in taking decision. And another important factor that your parents live in Indore. So if your doctor is good and he is staying in the same city where your parents are, then it becomes further easier for you.
No, but then there are other friends, as you know, I won't take the name here, but there are other friends of ours that are not from Indore, that have come and visited you and they have gotten it done because, like I said, more than just checking the box, it's important that you have the right team do it for you, right? So that's why.
So how was your experience here in last 2 days?
I think it was phenomenal. It has been phenomenal. I think the entire team, from the first time I showed up here, from the reception desk to Arvindji leading the team here, and I can take a couple of names, Rajkumar and everybody. I think the team has been very accommodating, very, I guess, service oriented in terms of making sure that I was taken care of at all points in time, right? Breaks, water, small things, right? Bio breaks, water, lunch, whatever, just being comfortable all around. It has been a very, very convenient and a very satisfying experience, I guess, for me.
How much was the pain during your hair transplant?
Actually, I thought I would be in a lot more pain than I had been. And as you know, we did it over So we did it Saturday and today is Monday. So we had a break Sunday. Typically you don't have breaks in between, right?
We don't have.
I was envisioning a lot more pain as the anesthesia weans off, but given that I stayed on the medication, I have not had pain at all. None.
The pain at all.
None. So it has been much lower than what I imagined, and I had no scientific basis for my imagination. It was just something that I thought I would feel.
Yeah.
Right?
That's good.
So-
And means you are operated on Sunday. So your graft on the Saturday, your grafts were taken from the back side of the head.
Correct.
And then today your grafts were taken from the
beard.
Beard.
Right.
So beard, usually we never think that somebody will inject our beard, face, because by listening it looks quite horrible.
Right.
And it's psychologically very painful. And somebody is going to give the multiple injection, and somebody is going to stretch out, they are going to pull out your beard hair. In listening it looks quite horrible. So was it like that?
No. So I just got it done today. I'm just getting off the table right now, as you know. Again, when I was coming in, I had imagined all anesthesia and not being able to speak or not being able to eat. I had a proper lunch.
Proper lunch.
Right? I have been able to speak. There was a time where I was not able to open my mouth completely because it was all, but the pain wasn't there at any point in time. And right now, as I speak, like I said, I just got off the table, and there is some effects, or lingering effect that probably goes in a couple of hours. But the fact that I'm sitting here and speaking, I think speaks a lot about it, right? So this is not a painful process to me at all. None.
So what message you would like to give to the society or to the younger ones or those who are looking for the hair transplant but they are afraid of pain, they are afraid of failure of result, they are afraid of many things, and how they should go and choose a hair transplant surgeon? Would you like to say something to educate the society?
I guess I would just say that once you have made up your mind that you want to get this thing done, important is to look at testimonials like these, right, from customers who have no skin in the game, right? So I'm not going to benefit by giving anything positive or negative or whatever, right? So I'm speaking based on what I found out. So it's important that you hear the testimonials, read up, right, educate yourself, and more than that, just make sure that you separate the fact from fiction or from the myth, right?
Beautiful, yeah.
So, like I said, I came in with a lot of preconceived notions of the pain and the gore or whatever, and that was not the case, right? And just something about myself is I'm somebody who does not like to look at blood. So I don't know if you guys noticed, every time you took my blood, I wasn't looking. I was looking anywhere but there. You took out my bandage and I was not looking. But that's just me, right? So with all of that, like I said, over the last 2-3 days, it has been anything but painful, right? So educate yourself, just get convinced, and more importantly, find the right place where you think you can get the entire thing done rather than getting the runaround. So I think those would be my 2 cents.
And you are so comfortable. You have just come from
Yeah. I just got off the surgery.
So, and after finishing the surgery, just directly from the operation table to here in the studio, and he's talking to you. That itself speaks everything. You are so comfortable. Sir, thank you. We highly appreciate your kind words, and I hope these words will educate the society, will enhance the knowledge, and make people easier to take their decision of getting hair transplant. Sir.
No, I really appreciate you and the team accommodating me over a very short period of time, and like I said, I wish you all the very best and good luck to you and your team. You're doing a good job. Thank you.